Hey, Jim Duncan with Nest Realty and RealCentralVA.com. Talking about septic systems and septic inspections in Virginia. Traditionally, a septic inspection, as required by the Virginia Association of Realtors contract, states that the seller has to provide a septic inspection stating that everything is all well and good. The problem is when the traditional septic inspection, imagine me doing that with air quotes, is done, it's really just a stomp and sniff test, meaning that the septic inspector goes out, locates where he or she thinks the septic field is located and where he or she thinks the distribution box and the tank are located, and says, well, looks like no sewage is on top of the ground, so I think the septic inspection is working, which is fine for a seller because he or she does not know that any problems are in existence, and it's not so great for the purchaser because nobody has any idea whether the septic inspection is actually a good one. So I have started doing more for all my buyers who are getting inspections done, an additional inspection, which is having the septic tank and D-box dug up, opened up, and looked into by a septic person. It's a somewhat religious experience to see a septic tank opened up on a drafty day, but it's some of the best money that can be spent because having a septic inspection done by the traditional stomp and sniff is worthless. Having it opened up and looked at with a human's eyes is valuable. For example, I had a client recently where I pushed my buyer clients a little bit into having this done because the seller would not allow for that to be done on his dime. And the inspector found that the distribution box was crumbling, which amounted to about $1,500 that we were able to negotiate for the seller to repair. So, looking back, it's a couple $100 to have it dug up. It's well worth every single penny. If you have any questions, Jim Duncan, RealCentralVA.com.